So today I am making some Philly cheesesteaks. So what you'll need, I decided to show all the ingredients this time. What you'll need is some Fran's, hoagie rolls. They don't have to be Fran's, but I like this brand the best. So Fran's hoagie rolls. You'll need some kind of butter for the toasting the buns. And you'll need some steaks here. I had to get these. Usually I like to get some steakums. So they didn't have them at the store, so I just got some ribeye steak, extra thin shaved ribeye steaks, and some garlic. I like to make some garlic hoagie rolls, kind of like garlic bread a bit. It makes it taste good. And I have an onion. This is about half an onion, yellow onion. And I have some chopped green bell peppers. These are frozen. You can get some fresh ones. Or you can use the frozen mix with the red bell peppers, green ones, and the onions, the frozen mix. But I don't really like how it tastes with the red green peppers. It makes it too sweet, but that mix is really good with pizza if you want to do that. And the seasonings, I have some fries here too. These are just crinkle cut fries, frozen. I have some onion powder for the steak, garlic powder, some black pepper, and then some steak and burger seasoning, which just has sea salt, black pepper, dill seed, coriander, red pepper, and dehydrated garlic. For the seasonings, I'd say use about a teaspoon of it. And then garlic, I would say you can use a fourth of a teaspoon or eighth of a teaspoon of garlic, minced garlic on each of the bread, and about a teaspoon of butter for each roll if you want to. So I'll start with my fries here. I have a pan with some foil on it. So these fries, I used to just spray a bunch of oil on them. But I found out that you don't even need to add oil to your fries when you put them in the oven. So I have the oven on air fry, 355. I think usually it's about, they say like 350 or 400 degrees for oven, but I'm using the air fryer, so I'll do 355 for about 20 minutes. But I usually spray these, but you don't need them. You don't need all the extra oil because they already are coated in oil when they're frozen. I think they partially fry them or something. So I'll put these in the oven 20 minutes, like I said. Spread them out. So next I have my yellow onion here, and I'm going to chop. So I'll just dice these like this. Alright, I'll try to turn the light brightness down. But so I'll cut these. That was the oven, if you heard that. So I've actually had an actual Philadelphia cheesesteak before. Don't accidentally say cheesecake. Pretty similar sounding. But I've had a Philly cheesesteak before at the two biggest Philly cheesesteak companies in Philadelphia. This was a few years ago, so it might have changed. But I went to Pat and Gino's. So these two restaurants are right across the street from each other. They're very competitive, and you can go up there, get a cheesesteak from Pat's, go across the street, get some from Gino's. And so my family, we did that, and we compared the two. I forgot who I liked better, but I think it was Gino's, whichever restaurant was like orange themed back in like early 2000s. I don't know what they look like now. They might not even be in business, but I doubt. I think they're still in business though. It's the early 2000s, around in like 2010s, sometime around that time. But yeah, we went there and they were like, with or without cheese, with or without cheese, and they said, if you don't know your order, go back in line and figure it out. You need to go up there and get your order. Say your order really fast, and if you take too long, you gotta go back in the line, and the lines are quite long. They don't want you wasting their time up there. Say with or without cheese, with or without onions. I don't know how the environment is now, but they're just like, if you don't know, you better get back in line and figure it out. But luckily we got our order and it was pretty good. It was late at night when we went. I remember people were raving about the Phillies, and we tried it, and I was like, these are really good. And we tried another Philly cheesesteak place. We went to a lot in Philadelphia because that's what they're known for. What is it called? The City of Love. But we went there, got some Philly, and we also went to another place. I think it was called Rick's Cheesesteak. And we were going into a random mall, and they didn't have any Philly at this location because they were closing. But the man gave my brother and I, some shirts. But the man gave us some T-shirts, and I still have the T-shirt too. Maybe I can show it. I don't know. But that was nice. He said, "Here, you can have a T-shirt instead." So we got the T-shirts from him. I always wore that shirt too. But here's the onions. So most Philly, they don't have peppers in them, but I like mine with some peppers in them, green bell peppers. Most Philly you'll just see with some cheese, and they usually do cheese whiz, but I don't like cheese whiz. Put these in here. I should have got a bigger bowl. These onions are a lot of onions. I've been cooking up a storm lately. Cooking up a storm. I don't know, I'm in a silly, goofy mood today. I was filming a video. I still have to do some more parts to it, but I'm on part 4 right now, and I have to film part 5 and 6, because I know no one wants to see me talk for 3-4 hours, although I was up there for that long, recording that video. I was talking about what I've learned thus far as a new actor in my nearly first year as an actor. What I've learned and stuff. Yes, believe it or not, I want to be an actress, so it shocks a lot of people when I tell them that, because I'm very shy. But not when I get to know people, I'm not that shy. It's just you have to like crack that shell, the outer shell, for me to actually start being 100% myself, which is very goofy. That's when I really start talking. Once you know me, I just let my dog outside, so I'm gonna talk while he comes back. But yeah, I got this ribeye here. I don't want to touch his meat and then have to touch the door with my hands, But I feel like when I started YouTube about 2 months, well, nearly 3 months ago, I was a bit more reserved. Although it's just a camera, it's not like I'm talking in front of hundreds of people. It's just I am, I guess, in a way. But not a live audience. It's just a camera. And I wasn't my 100% personality. I know I'm myself, but I'm 100% self, but I know I wasn't not my 100% self on camera, and I'm not now either. I'm coming out of my shell a little bit more. Yet again, it looks like heaven in the background. Alright, let me let him in. Let me get back to cooking now. So I have this pan here. This is the pan I use all the time for this video. But I put some oil in the bottom. So you can use frozen shaved steak. They have a bunch of Philly cheesesteak. You can use as frozen. But like I said, I have to use this one because the store didn't have any. So let's see how I'm going to cut this. You see, it looks like this. And if you are like you're allergic to red meat or you don't eat red meat, I've also had made Philly with mushrooms and green bell peppers only. So you can do that too. It tasted really good. Like that. My mom and we were doing this, I like to call it, I call it a health journey, but we were trying to eat better and exercise more. We did that for a month, and then we stopped. But I did lose 15 pounds during that time. Pretty sure I might have gained back half of it. Obviously eating this every day, huh? Or eating how I eat. So I'm gonna stack all these on top of each other and slice them, I guess. See how this goes. But my mom and I were on a health journey. That's when we were eating no red meat and stuff like that. So that's when I was making the mushroom Philly. I was avoiding dairy. I was avoiding basically a lot of stuff. Added sugar, flour. We were using substitutes for everything. Yeah. With me, I try to eat healthier, and then I get off it. I have a huge sweet tooth. Why did I say it like a tooth? I don't know why I said it like that, but I have a huge sweet tooth, and that's not good sometimes. Well, all the time. Now I had that cupcake video. It's June 20th right now, and that video, my cupcake video, is about to come out on the 21st of June. This probably is going to come out in like August or September. I got videos backed up, people. I got videos backed up. But, so I made these little slivers. When I made the cupcake video, I was like, alright, I'm just going to eat 2 or 3. I ended up eating 8 to 9 of those cupcakes. That's what I mean, sweet tooth. And when my family goes on vacation, we pretty much get a cupcake every single day. So, yeah, last vacation, we went to several different states. I actually went to my 50th state that last vacation. And my 50th state was Michigan. We went to Detroit. But during that entire trip, which was a road trip, and we went to many states, I ate like 20 cupcakes. Oh my goodness. But now I'm taking these, as you can see, and I'm putting them in the pan. Do y'all like when I ramble? Or do you just want me to shut up and cook? That's my channel. I'm talking. I'm talking if I want to. You see, I told you, silly, goofy mood. I'm not like this on my videos. So you want your pan to be hot already, but just for this showing, I'm just going to show you how I do it. I mean, I like eating red meat and all these bad things, but sometimes you look at them and you're like, ew, I don't want to eat that anymore. And when you know like the behind the scenes of how they get the food to you, you're like, ooh, makes you not want to eat it. But I'm still eating it. And all the health risk and things that can be avoided when you don't eat this stuff either. But I'm not a health channel. Oh, I remember now. Okay. So I made a Ruby Waters video. I also made an Instagram account. It's called Chronically Aria, same spelling. Well, except there's CHRONICALLY, lowercase ARIA. Everything's lowercase. So I made an Instagram account for my YouTube channel for updates. I tried to do TikTok. I couldn't get into the TikTok. It was way too complicated for me. And it was way too complicated. I couldn't even get into that. And so I edited stuff to put on. So I edited stuff for my YouTube, and then I had to take the edited videos I made for YouTube and edit them again for Instagram. And then I had to make thumbnails or cover reels for the Instagram videos and reels I'm making. And then I was like, all right, I'm done after I did all this. And then TikTok was like, hey, you gotta edit these videos, and then you gotta make a cover reel for this specific social media. And I said, this is too much. And then I did all that. And then I went to upload my TikTok video, and it never uploaded. Twice I did it, and it just never worked. So I just gave up with TikTok. Maybe I'll do it because everyone's like, you have to be on TikTok. It's the place to be right now. But I started this channel just to start it. I didn't care about views or anything. And I was like, well, I'm putting a lot of effort into these videos. Let me go ahead and just post something, or make an account for it so more people can reach it. But Instagram, that was a lot of work for Instagram. YouTube, just putting YouTube videos up is a lot of work. Then you add Instagram on top of that. That's even more work. So it started off small, and now it's a huge thing now. But anyway, so I posted this. So I had to post all my videos on my Instagram, and I was like showing little clips of the video, and then I said, alright, you want to see the full video? Go to my YouTube. And then I had a picture of my YouTube channel on there. And I did notice that my reels are working. People are liking them, and my hashtags are working too. And people, not that many people, but people are watching my video from Instagram. So it is working somewhat. I just started it like 2 days ago, and my views are kind of going up. And I think it might be from Instagram. It might be from YouTube algorithm too. But I can see on analytics, but it was that. So I posted this on my Instagram account. I posted it on Instagram, but I'll talk about it here. So I did that Ruby Waters What's the Point album review for Ruby Waters' new album, What's the Point? And so I posted on my Instagram, my main account, and I was like, my fave, and I mentioned Ruby Waters. I added her on it. I said, my fave at Ruby Waters Music. That's her Instagram handle. Dropped an album, so I had to make a video. And I added that on my story. And I mentioned her because I was like, let me just do it. I don't think she's going to reply or anything. and she reposted it on her social media, and she had like some emojis and heart emojis and stuff, and I was like, she actually saw this. It was crazy. She was like within 30 minutes of posting it, because I was like, I don't think she's gonna see it because she's on tour right now, but I got her on her off day, I found out. So, and she reposted it, and the people, they went to my YouTube channel and watched the video from her reposting that. Because if she didn't repost it, I probably would have got like 5 views like I normally do. But she reposted it, and my video is at 32 views. And I got some likes on my story, and I got some likes on my YouTube video, and I got some positive comments and review or messages. So I was like, thank you, Ruby, for that. Alright, it's been 20 minutes with the fries. I'm gonna put these on there. I don't know how long this might take. Maybe 5-8 minutes. But that's what happened with the Ruby Waters repost. I think that was cool. I'm still raving about that, or talking about that to this day, and that happened 6 days ago. But that just made my day. I was just so happy that happened. And all the positivity. So I'll put that on the stove top for about medium, about 6, 7, or not 6 or 7. Yeah, I'll put that on about medium for about 8 minutes, 6 or 7 minutes. That's what I meant to say. So the Philly is done. The meat is done. It didn't take long. Make sure you don't overcook it because it'll be very tough. Just a few minutes. I think 8 minutes is too long. It took maybe 4 minutes, 5 minutes. So I'm going to put that down. And I also seasoned it too while it was starting to turn brown. A teaspoon of the seasonings. And you can take this pan, get the grease off the bottom. Take this pan and you can just, in the dirty pan, dump your onions in there. And saute those up. And then the peppers too. So I'll let the onions go a bit. And then I'll put the green bell peppers in there. And the fries are done. I could put them back in the oven. Let them keep warm. It's a very quick and easy meal to make. So I'll put the onions on medium for about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm gonna add the onions in. I'm gonna add the bell peppers in it. They're just diced bell peppers. So I'll let those cook. Now the onions, it depends on what you want. So if you want a softer onion, you can do the water trick that I do, where you cook the onions a bit and then you put the water in it and let the water dissolve. And that makes the onions really soft. But if you want a crunchier onion, don't do the water trick. But just make sure you watch it because they do get dark and burn. But I'm gonna add the onions on it. I added the bell peppers, and I'm gonna put that on the stove, let them get soft. So while those are cooking, I decided to get the shirt that he got us. Rick's Steaks, Philadelphia. It's got all the landmarks from Philadelphia on it. The love sign. The famous love sign. But yeah, that's the shirt. It's a nice shirt too. So their steaks might have been better than Padardino's, but we'll never know. Alright, so I got these here. My peppers and onions. My onions and onions, as I keep saying. I didn't make the onions too soft. They're soft enough, though. I'm going to mix everything together now. I didn't mention it, but you also need some cheese too. I use just sliced cheddar, or you can use mayonnaise. Or I use sliced cheddar. You can use mozzarella, Swiss, whatever you like. Cheese whiz. Also, I like to put mayonnaise on my sandwiches. I don't know. I'm all over the place today. I've been talking too much, doing my other videos. And I mix it all together. I'm developing accents now at this point. Mix it all together. So you want to. Oh, in one of my other videos, I was like, I can do different accents, and I forgot to do the New York accent. Hey, I'm walking in. That's like the most stereotypical saying you can have for New Yorkers. They don't say that. Hey, I'm walking in. Walking across the street, give me a cup of Joe. Anyone know how to do the jazzy accent? Harley Quinn accent. Jersey, baby. I don't know if I forgot to do the accent. What other accent I can do? Most people, they do the sup, dude. That one. That was totally bonkers, dude. So here's this. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to do my bread now and show you how I do that. Kind of hungry. Woo! I just had a salad. So I went to Wendy's the other day. Well, I went to Wendy's yesterday. And they got this deal. If you sign up, you can get a free 10-piece nugget with the purchase. So I got me a biggie bag, and then I got my free 10-piece nugget. So today I made me a chicken salad sandwich with the chicken nuggets I got. Y'all better look into those deals at these restaurants and fast food places. Losing out. Unless you don't like fast food, then understandable. You're missing out. There's a lot of grease on here, so I'm gonna change the towel. It turned out better than I thought. I wasn't so sure about it, because I didn't have my steak-ups. Now, somebody from Philly, Ben was watching this. I didn't say it was a authentic Philly cheesesteak. Don't be like, hey, that's not Philly cheesesteak. Or I don't know the accent. That's not a cheesesteak. Whatever they say. I know it's not a cheesesteak. I just offended like 5 different states. But there it is. Alright, so your hoagie buns. These come in 6 in a pack. One time I got 7. I was happy. I was like, 1 free, If you really want to get full flavor on your meal, you can toast them in the pan. You don't have to wash it out. You just toast this. You toast your bread on the dirty pan. So you take your hoagie. Then you take some butter. And you just One time I don't know where we were on a road trip, and we were in a random city, as one does on a road trip, and we stopped to get some food, and there was this barbecue place, and they had this really amazing sandwich. I never had this sandwich ever again, but it was like a garlic bread steak sandwich with barbecue sauce on it. It was really good. I tried to recreate it. It didn't taste anything like it, but that sandwich was really good. It was huge too. It was the biggest sandwich I've ever seen. Alright. So, what you want to do, I'll get a pan for demonstration. What you want to do is you want to put your bread down on the pan, let that heat up a bit, let the butter melt. And then, once it's just kind of barely melted in, you add your garlic on there, because the garlic will burn on your bread, so be careful of that. But you want to let it melt a bit, get hot, and then put your garlic on it. I'll show you. Alright, we are a channel that likes to show our failures and our wins. It's just me, it's me. I like to show my losses and my wins, my failures and my successes. So, ooh, that's hot. Okay, so I did burn this. So I had a pan going for the past like 14-15 minutes on the stove at medium heat. Let me check this other one. Really. Yeah, but that one, I mean, it's still edible. You can eat it. But I had it going for about 10-15 minutes on medium high. And I put the bread down and it just burned it. So I'll redo it. I have another one on the stove too. I used 2 different pans. Save that. Let's try this again. Pick yourself up and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. In the words of Aaliyah, first you don't succeed. Pick yourself up and try again. Dust yourself off and try again. Yes. Alright, let's try this again then. I noticed my forehead is very shiny today. It's hot. And I'm wearing this because I wanted to look decent on camera, you know. My forehead's trying to take away my shine. I want it to look decent for everybody watching. Because I can come on here looking a mess. Alright, so I have this pan. And I'll try this one again. Like I said, just watch it. So you want to take your bread when it looks like this, if it'll focus. There we go. So when it's kind of brown, I'll get another knife. You want to take your garlic, and you want to spread that on there like this. Now you don't have to do garlic, obviously. But I started doing this and it tastes so good. Just in case. That's about a teaspoon right there. Can't see it, but there it is. So here's that. And here's the one with the garlic on it. Put that down. It's fairly hot already, so I don't know if I need to put that back on. Here's the one start it over with. Add the garlic to it. This one kind of messed up. It got stuff on the bottom of the pan. But that's pretty much it. And then I'll put this one on there. It already, see, it tore apart. And I'll show you how to assemble it. Then I'll be done. Here's the buns. The buns. Now you gotta clean up, and I'll be back to show the end product. And when I said my forehead trying to take away my shine, I didn't mean, no pun intended. Alright, I am done with this one. So I have some mayonnaise. This is the brand I like. Best Foods. I have y'all saw it already. So I like mayonnaise. I don't know if they usually do mayonnaise. And I'll take a big glob of that. Put that on there like so. Then I'll take the Philly meat. Get some peppers and onions in it. Yeah. This looks really good. Alright. There's some onion up there. And I'll take some cheese. I have some Tillamook. And I'll just half that. Put that on top like so. And I'll microwave it. And there's the sandwich. Alright, I'm going to eat. I'm hungry. And I'll have my fries here after I microwave it. Let's see if it'll do what it does. There we go. I'm trying to do a thumbnail. I probably should clean the surface area. Okay, I'll do a thumbnail after this. So here's the Philly. There you go. With cheese, not without. That's not a Philly. How about Aria? I don't know. Or just a ribeye steak sandwich. An impersonator. A Philly impersonator. So that's the end of this video. That could be my thumbnail. Yeah, but I'll see ya. This might be like 40 minutes. But I'll see ya. I'm just kidding. Bye.